Hey, this is Arden. Today we're going to explain how to use repeater fields and how to display them in our templates. As an example, we're going to use the repeater field to create an education section for our user profile. So to do that, let's go to post types and edit profiles. Go to fields, and here we're going to add a repeater field. And let's name it education. And let's change the field key. And under repeater fields, I'm going to add two text fields. The first one is going to be degree. The second one is going to be institution. And we want to ask the user when did they start studying here and when did they graduate. So there are a couple of ways to do that. We can use a date field or a number field or a select field with predefined choices. So for this example, we're gonna use select fields, and we're gonna name this starting year. Let's change the key as well. I'm going to add different years as choices. So this is a list I've quickly generated using ChatGPT. And we're going to add another select field, and this one named graduation year. Let's change the key as well and add the same choices. Let's go back to the general tab. So for the row label here, I'm going to pick degree. For the default row label, let's type degree. And for the add row label, add degree. Let's save changes. And I'm going to now edit the profile and see how it looks. So this is our field that we have created. So when we press add degree, we can type the degree name, institution, select the starting year and graduation year. And we can add multiple degrees. Before we proceed, I want to optimize the space here a bit by displaying two fields per row. So to do that, we can use some voxel utility classes. Let's go back to the post type editor and click on our repeater field. Let's click on degree. And under CSS classes, I'm going to type vx -1 -2 and apply this same class to each of these fields. So I'm going to link to the documentation article where we list all the different utility classes. But for now, let's proceed. So now when we press add degree, we can see two fields are displaying for each row. Let's proceed and add some degrees. Let's say computer science, institution, let's say Harvard, starting year 95 to 2000. And let's add the second one. This one, Master of Computer Science, and let's say institution MIT 2003 to 2006. This should be enough. Let's save changes. So we have created our field and added some dummy content. Let's now learn how we can display that content in our template. So let's edit the single post template for this post type. Let's scroll down here, and I'm going to place a container and name it degree. You can name it anything. So inside this container, I'm going to add a heading widget. Let's change the HTML tag to span. And we're going to display the degree and institution name in this widget. We're going to duplicate this. And in this other widget, we're going to display the time period. And before we proceed to insert the dynamic data, let's work with the cosmetics a bit. So first, I'm going to add an icon here and select an education icon. And I'm going to select the container and add some padding. And also add some border, 1 pixel, and let's apply some border radius. Another thing I'm going to do is in the layout tab, set the direction of this container to horizontal and align it to center. Now we're going to insert our dynamic data. So on this first widget, I want to display the degree and institution. So we go to post, find our repeater field, and select degree. And we're going to type at and select the institution. So we get this output, computer science at Harvard. And let's now select this other widget. And this widget will display the time period, enable dynamic tags, go to education, starting year, value, to graduation year, value. Save changes. And I want to push this widget all the way to the edge. So I'm going to select the previous widget, go to Advanced tab, and under Size, select Grow. Let's work a bit more with styling. I'm going to apply gray color to the time period and regular font weight. And let's set this icon color to accent. Let's save changes and see how it looks in front end. So right now we get only one of our degrees that we have inserted. To display all of them, we can go back to the template, select our degree container, go to voxel tab, loop element, and press edit loop. And here we're going to pick post education. What this does is replicate the container for each additional degree that we add. So if we check our profile now, both of our degrees are showing. And let's edit the profile and try to reorder them and save changes. And this new order is reflected in our template. Let's proceed. So one thing I'm going to do is reduce the gap between different degrees. Let's say to 15. And another thing I want to do is allow the user to specify if they are currently studying here and they haven't graduated yet. So to do that, let's go to the backend, click on our field, repeater fields, and I'm going to add a switcher field named I'm currently studying here. And let's change the key, currently studying. And I want to hide the graduation year field if this currently studying switcher is enabled. To do that, let's click on the graduation year, go to conditional logic, enable it, and select show this field if I'm currently studying here is unchecked. Let's save changes. And let's now try to edit our profile. Let's go to this degree and enable I'm currently studying here. As you can see, when I enable the switcher, the graduation year field is hidden. Let's save changes. And in this case, we want to display something like from 2003 to present if the user is currently studying there. I'm going to select this widget, press edit tags, and we're going to remove the graduation year dynamic tag. And instead add the currently studying here tag. And first we're going to check if the switcher is enabled or not. So to do that, we're going to add the mod is checked. And if the field is checked, I'm going to type present. Else, I'm going to display the graduation year. So add the graduation year value here and save changes. Let's see how it looks in front end. So in this case, the switcher is enabled, so it displays present. But in the second example, the switcher is not enabled and graduation year is displaying.